you for tuning in to Glorious Vision Television. My name is Tope Oginni, and you are welcome to Life Tips. Life Tips is an educative and informative program designed to offer safety advice, information, and to guide viewers in all areas where safety matters are concerned. It is to help you to know your safety rights and responsibilities. It is to help you guide against any forms of dangers within and outside the home. It is also to help you and your loved one keep safe. What am I saying? Life Tips is all about safety. It's all about keeping safe in everything that you do, making safety your priority, safety first in all that you do. So on today's episode of Life Tips, I'm going to be talking on hotel safety tips. Hotel safety tips. Many of you that you love to do things outside Lagos, you have things to do outside wherever you are, and you have to make use of a hotel. And you will agree with me, there have been a lot of stories in recent times about some happenings, in the hotel that makes people to be very afraid, make us to be scary, fearful, that means nowhere is safe. Sometimes you want to go out, you want to say, I just want to go out of my home, go and relax, go on tourism, and you have to be somewhere that is not your home. Or maybe you have, like I said, you have an event that has to take you away from your base and you don't have a house or property in that place. The only option left for you is to go into an hotel. And now we are hearing so many negative stories about people going to hotels, being killed, being lynched, disappearing, missing, and all soft. This now brings us to the fact that, does that mean that to use an hotel now becomes a scary thing for us? Now, no. It doesn't mean that you cannot. You just need to know some safety tips that you need to take. Once you're able to know all of these things, and you can see all the signs, once you go out there and you are in an hotel and you see all these signs or some of these signs, then you know that that hotel is not safe. It's not safe. So now, as you check into your hotel, you may feel a sense of relief wash over you, especially when you have been stressed up. Maybe you have been up and doing, and you are looking forward to having a quiet, going to your hotel room to take your bath, eat your food, and relax, You are finally arrived at your destination and you are ready to relax and unwind. But before you let your guard down, remember that hotel safety is crucial to ensure an enjoyable stay and a secure stay for you. So now, to avoid issues or stories that can touch the heart when you have to make use of an hotel, let us look at some of the safety tips that you need to know before you go into any hotel. Now, the first thing you need to do before your arrival, you need to research the hotel's reputation, location, and safety features. Now, most of these hotels now are on the social media. You can always Google them. I will even advise, if there's any hotel that is not on Google, I won't even advise that you use them. By now, that's a proper way to know that they are legit. So if they are not there, that means that they are trying to add something. It's just my own assumption anyway. So now, the first thing you need to do is research the hotel's reputation. What is the hotel like? What is their reputation? What are they known for? I can tell that there are some particular hotels now that you can say boldly some things about them because of the stories that we've had about them, that somebody went to use the hotel and the person got missing. Somebody went to use this particular hotel and the person died in the hotel, or kidnapped, or their things got stolen or missing. So that's not a good reputation about that hotel. That's the reputation I'm talking about. So you need to Google all of these things. Then location. Some hotels are located where there's no security. If care is not taken in the night, you just see armed robbers or thieves entering into the hotel. We've had stories like that armed robbers will just enter some hotel and for like 1 hour, 2 hours, they will be there raiding people. That means that location is very, very poor for them to stay like 1 hour, 2 hours and doing all sorts, and there's nobody that could raise an alarm that something like that is happening. So you have to consider the location where the hotel is. Then the safety measures. What are the safety features that they have in case of any emergency, fire, anything that could happen? This, how can you do this? You can always put a call through to them. You see their phone number. That's why I said any hotel that is not on Google, I don't say it has been safe. So what you need to do is just Google the name of the hotel, or sometimes you are in a particular base and you are going to another base. Now, what you need to do is, maybe I'm in Lagos now and I have to go and do something in Ogun State. What I need to do is I will just Google hotels in Ogun State. If I know the particular location, I can say this particular location. If there are hotels there, Google will bring the list or names of hotels that are in that area. So I can always get their phone numbers, those, you know, the phone numbers or the contact of the people that are in charge. So I can always call them to find out what are the safety features that you have, what time this, you know, any information, let me put it that way, any information that I need to know. So you need to do that even before you go there. Then you check online reviews. What are people saying about this particular hotel? Oh, the last time I went to do something in Ogun State and I have to use this certain hotel. Oh, they are very accommodative. Their hospitality is top notch. These are the testimonies that you should look out for. So when you hear testimonies like that or reviews like that, you can always go for such hotel. But if you are getting things like, oh, their staffs are so rude, they don't attend to you on time, their rooms are not well kept, what will you be doing except you are looking for something that is cheap or you don't value your safety? You can decide to go for such. So now you check online reviews from other guests to get an idea of the hotel safety and security. Their security too. You ask about their security. There's some hotels that they don't have security. They are just there. When you get there, maybe it's one of their staff that will come down to open the gates for you. You have to keep honking your horn and all the rest of them before they will not respond. Whereas there are some, immediately they know that you are around, they open the gate. You don't. That's part of your service. That's part of what you have paid for. So if you are not getting that, you have to go to an hotel. You are already stressed and you still have to come down from your car to go and open the gate when you are none of their staff. That's a bad review. So you have to consider all of these things and all of that. Then you ask them, do they have CCTV camera? Yes, you should have. You should ask them. It's not anything secret. In fact, they should let you know that they have CCTV camera. An hotel that does not have CCTV camera, I don't support that you should use it too. So you should ask them, do they have receptionists? Some hotel you get there, they don't have receptionists. I know what I'm talking about. You get there, you still have to wait, you have to sit down. They will tell you the receptionist is coming, the front desk officer will come and attend to you, and the next 10, 15, 20 minutes, you are still waiting for the front desk officer to come and attend to you. No, this is not a good review. It's not a good review about that. So you have to check all of this. Then the next thing is, when you have done all of this before you go and you are satisfied with what information you have gathered from all this review or from them, then you now make a choice. This is the one I'll be going for. You can make online payment. Again, you need to be very careful so that you don't go and pay into wrong account or where you are not supposed to. You have to confirm all of this. Then when you have done that, now you have sealed that, you are now ready to travel. You now travel to the place. When you get there, we're now talking about check-in. Let's look at the check-in. Once you check in, once you get there, you see the receptionist, you tell her, you give her the printed receipt, because if you are doing it online, you have to do a printout that will tell them, or they'll send an message to your phone that you will show to the front desk that this is what will show that yes, I am supposed to be here and all of that. So once you are shown to your room, once you get into your room, inspect that room. Don't just, some of you, I know you are tired. You have been working and you are tired. All you are looking forward to is just to enter your hotel room and just lay on your bed because you are tired. Please be patient and wait. Be very, very careful. So what do you need to do? Inspect your room carefully, including the locks, the windows. If there's any balcony, maybe the room you are given has a balcony, you have to ensure that everything are in place. The locks, ensure that the locks are okay. They are not worn out. They are not damaged. The windows, everything. You have to ensure, if you discover anything, call the attention of their staff to it so that they can change the room for you. Don't say I'm just spending a night, so I don't need to stress them. I don't need all of this. It's just for me to lay overnight. That just for me to lay overnight has ended a lot of people's life. or has gotten some people into trouble. So please don't do that. Then you have to ensure that the room number, maybe while you are doing your online request, maybe they gave you that, oh, this is the room that we are going to be attaching to you. Once you get there, don't get carried away. Check it. That is it the same room? Does the one they sent to you match the one they are asking you to go into? Because if you get carried away and they just tell you, they just take you to one room where you are not supposed to, it may land you in trouble. So just like when you order for Uber, you have to check the plate number, right? So the same way, once they give you the number, you have to check the number. Oh, room 9. And when they are taking you, room 9. So immediately they are taking you to room 10. You can always say, oh, sorry, it was room 9 that you sent to me. Oh, sorry, we are sorry. They will quickly. So even if there's anything they are planning, they know that you are very, very observant. You are not a careless person. So they will know how to be very careful. So please try and check the room number to ensure that it matches with the one that are being sent to you or the one that is mentioned. Then always keep your room door locked even when you are inside. Once you enter, once you have checked all what I talked about, the windows, the AC, there's no leaking AC, the rooms and everything, the toilet, check the toilet too, that it's neat, the bed sheet, the towel, although it's when you have entered that they will bring it. So even if they bring it, still check that they are neat, they are not the one. And the bed sheet too, sometimes, you know, some staff can be lazy. They may not have immediately replaced the bed sheet. So check it. Don't just lay on it. That's why I'm saying that you should just. So what you need to do when you are satisfied with everything in the room, then the next thing is you now want to relax. You want to take your bag. You want to put your bag down. Keep your room door locked even when you are inside. Ensure that you lock the door. Don't keep it just open like that, please. It's very, very important that you do that. Then if you have any valuables that you bring along, like your jewelries, like your passport, you have dollars, you have cash, don't just expose them in the room so that the staff attendants, when they come in, these are the things that normally attract them and make them to contact people, or in the night they will come and plan an attack on their guests. So once they are not exposed to all of this, they don't know what you are carrying, they don't know what you have, it may be very difficult to know the kind of person. But immediately your gold wristwatch, your diamond ring, your all of these things, your dollars, you just expose them like that, it can attract a greedy staff. It can attract a greedy staff. So please avoid all of that. Then be very careful with hotel staff and don't let them into your room without verifying their identity. There are a lot of people that are always roaming about hotel environment. They are not staff, especially hotels where they have hotels and they also have bars, they also have receptions and all that, you know. So people that are not making use of hotel rooms, they can be in the bar enjoying themselves. Some of these people, or most of these people that are normally in the bar, some of them, is not like they really want to come out to enjoy themselves. Some of them may have an ulterior motive which may not be known to even the owner of the hotel or the staff, the hotel as attendant. So you need to be very careful. They may be watching as people who are going in and coming out, going in, studying people. You need to be very careful. So things don't just happen. It's because sometimes we are not being observant enough. Some people are just being careless about themselves. That's why you just get cut off unaware. So in order to avoid all of these things, please, any staff, know you can call the reception, have the reception number. If they have intercom, call them to ensure that somebody is at my door. Is it from you? And all of that. I know that sometimes you can say all these things can be difficult at times, but God will help us. Just do your best and you allow God to complete the remaining for you. So be very careful with hotel staff. When you are inside, always verify them. They say hotel service, yes, please try and confirm that truly they are hotel service, especially when you are not expecting anybody. Then use the peephole to identify visitors before opening the door. Another thing you need to do, okay, maybe you say hotel service, yes. If they have this peephole, that door peephole, you can always use it to know if truly the person is wearing the uniform or something like that. Just ensure that you watch out for all of these things. Then be very careful with strangers. You know, sometimes in the hotel, like I tell, all kind of people come to hotels, you know. Some people may have seen, oh, that you're a very cute person, pretty lady, and is a stranger. You have never met the person before. They just saw you in the hotel and they want to make friends with you. Please be very careful, because you don't know him and you don't know her. You have never met this person before. So please be very, very careful. And if you suspect anything, any suspicious behavior from that stranger towards you, please don't hesitate to report that to the hotel management in time. Don't just ignore it that maybe this person is just being, no, immediately you suspect, maybe the person try to make friends with you and you like, I'm not interested, I don't know you, you know, and the person will not leave you. Please don't shut your mouth. Report this to the hotel management in time. Then the next thing is, don't leave your belongings such as luggage or purses unattended to in public areas. Maybe you are just arriving and you come with your bag, you want to go and do something. Don't just leave them into the care of anybody in the public area. Like in the reception, you just put it down and say, please, I just want to ease myself. Can you get a hold of this for me? I'm not saying that it cannot be safe, but you just need to be very, very careful. Who you are entrusting your luggages, your belongings to. You never can tell. The person can just, it has happened before. We have read stories about things like that before. They are not staff of the hotel and they always hang around looking for people's belongings and baggages to take away. So if you just get there and you think that, oh, because you met them inside the hotel, probably they are they are staff or maybe a member of the staff of the hotel, and just say, please, I want to pee, I want to do this. Where is your restroom? Can you help me take care of this while I come? My dear, before you know it, you can just go and come back and you didn't meet the person again. So please, know who you are dealing with. Immediately you get there, know who your receptionist is, who are the staff attendants that are supposed to attend to you. Ask questions so that you don't fall victim of any of these negative stories that we are hearing about hotel services. And God will continue to protect every one of us in Jesus' name. Then know their emergency route in case of any problem. You need to know their emergency route. Then another thing that you need to do is avoid walking alone at night. Probably you are staying overnight, you are staying like 2 days. Then you have been staying indoor. You need to take a walk around the hotel, the swimming pool, everything. You just want to look around and it is in the night. Please know wherever you are going. Tell them so that they will be able to tell you where it is not safe, why you should not go over there, why this place is safe, why this place is a no-go area. It's very, very important. Don't just do that. Remember, this is a place that you are not familiar with. You are a stranger in that state or in that environment. So anything you have to do, you have to let them know. So avoid walking alone at night. Consider using the hotel service around you, or maybe you want to go outside the hotel too. You can always call on some hotels run shuttle service or taxi service. So you can always, these are people that are known to them. They know them. In case of anything, once you are going, you tell them you are going with this particular driver, with this particular taxi. They are their staff. They know them. It's part of their services. So once they know, you are safe. But if you are going outside the hotel to order, please, it might not be safe, especially in the night around that kind of vicinity, because there are always people that are outside to get innocent or strangers who have come to the city to do one business or the other. And I pray that you not fall victim of such in Jesus' name. Now, let's come to checking out. You are done, you like their services. In case while you are there, if there are any observation, if there are things that you need them to do for you, you can always call on them and let them attend to you. And now you are done with what you have come to do in that town and you're about going back to your base. Now let's talk about your checking out. You want to check out now. There have been a lot of stories too about people who go like that, and by the time they check out, maybe it's on their road that they will remember, oh, I left my phone, oh, I left my purse, I left my this. And if your care is not taken, by the time you return, they may tell you, we are sorry, we did not see anything. Except if they have to go and check their CCTV. And that's why I said the CCTV in most of these hotels, in all of these hotels, is very, very important. If not, you may go back and say, yes, I left my phone. I just remember that I left something behind. And you came back to check and you just discovered that you can't find this thing again. But if there is CCTV, they may be able to. And again, you have to know that CCTV are not allowed inside hotel rooms. It can only be on the corridors, on the passages. So if the person who pick your thing decided to keep it inside his or her cloth, it may be difficult to fish out whoever, except if you are going to say the people or the person who entered after you left, then accept that. So what am I saying? We are now at checking out. You are done and you want to check out. Check your room carefully before checking out to ensure you haven't left any valuables behind. Me, what I normally do is that a night before, once I know I'm leaving tomorrow, a night before, I'll start packing all my things. It's only those things that I'll be needing in the morning. Like I have to take my bath, my dress, my creams, my sponge, and all of the rest of them. All those things I need, my towel, those will be the last thing. But like my phone, my purse, or my shoes, and some other things like that, I would have kept all of that a night before. So not when I'm trying to rush out, maybe I'm trying to beat their time, the 12 noon thing, that I don't want it to catch up with me so that I won't be paying extra. No, I don't need all of that. I will have done. So maybe I'm done. I've taken my bath, I've worn my clothes. Now I'm set to leave. Or I just want to rest a little bit, Once I look at the time and say, oh, it's like 10, it's 11, now I can start leaving. I don't have to start rushing, start packing. In that process, you forget things that you're not supposed. So what am I saying? Always check your room, check under the bed, check the toilet, the restroom, so that you ensure that you don't forget your paste, your brush, your undies, and all the rest of them. Check everywhere that you need to check so that you don't leave anything behind. Then report any concern to the hotel management before checking out. Probably, maybe you observe, or there are some things that are not supposed to be that you observe. You can always report that to the management before you check out. Maybe the way the staff attended to you, maybe you have a problem with their rooms or the environment, anything that you have. There's always room for feedback. They want to have feedback so that it can help them to improve and get better on their services. So don't keep that to yourself. You can put it on a paper or request to see the manager of the hotel, and you share all of these things with them without being judgmental or any condemnation, and I'm sure they will appreciate that. Then the next thing is keep your receipts, including your hotel receipts or any other receipt that you got while during your stay in that hotel. You never can tell, there may be need for it. Maybe the way they attended to you like it, and you want to make recommendations for that particular hotel and you don't have it offhand. It may be the receipt, or there's something just happened in the future and your name happens to appear and you have to say, this is my receipt, this is the date on it, this is this, or something happened about the particular room and your name is mentioned and you know that you didn't even lodge in that particular, your receipt will tell all of it. Like I said again, I've talked about keeping your receipt. That is very, very important on this program as part of our live tips. Is very, very, you never can tell where it will be useful and it will save you from some trouble. So please, you are very fond of tearing or losing your receipt, is not just safe. God will help us. So keep your receipt and every hotel receipt that you have with you. This will help you in case there's anything. And for those that have really attended to you, like the staff, the hotel attendants, if they are really make your stay very enjoyable, comfortable, peace, there's nothing wrong about you. They are not asking for it. There's nothing wrong about you just tipping them. Your way of saying thank you, the way you attended to me, thank you for your hospitality, and let them know that I would love to come here again another time. I would love to make recommendations. All this will make them to be happy, not like when we go to such places and we are just full of condemnations and all the rest of them. Is not always right, So please, you can always do, and as you do that, they will be so happy. They will appreciate you. Following these safety tips, it will help you to ensure a safe and enjoyable hotel stay. Remember, it is always better to be safe than sorry, or than hearing stories that will touch our hearts so deep that will now be asking for justice. no more justice. We don't want to be asking for justice for anybody, but let us know what we are supposed to know and do it. And with it, let us back all these safety tips with prayer for God's protection wherever we are stepping out of our home. And as you continue to do that, God will continue to protect you and your loved ones in Jesus' name. Thank you, everyone who has been part of today's episode of Life Tips. Thank you, production crew, for making today's production a great success. Until I come your way again on another exciting episode of Life Tips, I remain your host, Tope Oginni. Don't forget, on Life Tips, we will always help you to stay alert so that you don't get old. Thank you. Bye.